Hey folks, Josh here at Fortnite Frontier Leather. So last night I uploaded a video to Patreon titled Organic Riots or Psychological Operations. We went a little ways down the rabbit hole. I don't share all that information, all my full thoughts on everything here on YouTube. I do that over at Patreon, as well as instructional type things and a lot of things planned over there. So if you want to know or see that full video, you can join us over at Patreon for as little as $1 a month. It really will help me to start doing this leather work full time and start doing self-reliance content full time as well. So you can head over to patreon.com/FortnerFrontierLeather and join us there for as little as $1 a month. But like I said, I don't normally go into these things in depth here on YouTube. But that video, I want to kind of summarize it and leave some things out, honestly. But the question, are these organic riots or are they psychological operations? Could they be psychological operations? And I think that they are. Somebody asked me when all this stuff started going on, they said, "Oh, how long do you think this will last?" I said, probably not very long. People tend to have short attention spans nowadays, and I thought that, if this was an organic thing, that just from observing people, this isn't some kind of psychological study I did, but just from observing people get worked up about things, they throw a fit, they do all these things, and then they stop, like they kind of just forget about it and move on to something else. But that wasn't the case. This has gone on and on and on for months now. We know that in the past, it's a fact, the CIA and other government agencies have toppled governments. They do psychological operations and psychological warfare in other countries. It's been done in the Middle East. It's been done in Africa. It was done all throughout South America in the 80s. They go in, pit groups against each other, get certain groups fighting, sway public opinion. Print out newspapers, false stories, just to get certain emotions and reactions that are desired from each group for whatever the reason. And I think that is entirely possible in the situation with these riots. I don't take a side with either party. I'm very libertarian minded. I don't trust either party. I think that they're just, two wings of the same bird. They're just opposite wings of the same bird. And I think they're a little more tight-knit than people want to think. But I don't think that any of this stuff is organic. I've seen people, on some of the lefter-leaning news outlets saying, people are grieving over the police brutality and stuff. Police brutality, real police brutality, it is wrong, and those people should be held accountable. But, this stuff is out of hand. Burning down cities and stuff, that's not okay. That's not protesting, that's rioting. And I really, really believe that it's all set up. You may disagree. That's okay. You can give me a thumbs down if you want, or tell me what you think in the comments. But why does any of this even matter? Why does it matter? It matters because I see it working. I see it working and dividing the people. They can easily, like this, divide and conquer us. Governments all throughout history have wanted power. People say, well, why would they do that? Why would they want us to fight each other? Well, I don't know, but it's possible that it's because it gives them a reason to crack down on the people. It gives them a reason to pass gun control laws, just grab power in all kind of ways. People's always wanted power all throughout history as well. And I just would like to encourage everybody to not take the bait. It seems that riots are being incited by one side, and then the other side, you have people who are, wanting to put on all their tactical gear and, go out and do something about it and stop this stuff. But like I said, I really don't think that there really is a difference in the two. I don't think that the two sides who are pushing this stuff are separate. I think that they're one, and they're pushing each side intentionally. There's a lot of talk going on about the boogaloo and all this stuff, and me, I am a combat veteran, and I'm not getting involved in this stuff. I'm not going to take the bait and fall for it and do exactly what they want. I think we all should unplug and kind of step back and really question what's going on from both sides. Don't put yourself in the middle of it. Try not to get too emotionally involved with either side of the argument, and just step back and really watch the news. You hear people repeating things over and over and over as if it's their own opinion. You hear it out in town, you hear it out in public, people repeating things from their favorite news stations, on their opinions on these things, but just parroting what is the narrative from either side. What I think we should do is not get involved, but continue to continue to prepare, because, like I keep saying, more bad things are coming. That's my point. Don't fall for it. Keep preparing. Defend your family, because at the end of the day, our main focus is taking care of our families. We, as individuals, can't really do a whole lot about all the stuff that's going on out there. We do have control of our situation in our home and, on our land and with our families. So just please don't take the bait and keep preparing for harder times.